Hi, good evening. Welcome to my channel again, my videos. Now, I posted my video, and it is a bit very strange. It is like high weirdness. You want to talk about paranormality or something like that. But regardless, the week preceding, there was the war in Venezuela, where they had confirmed that the U.S. has some sort of new tech. And when I had first heard the headline or whatever, the very first news article, this doesn't mean we had it here or there, but coincidentally it's like, oh, it is reverse engineered alien technology. But I am going to repost from March an unpublished rant I have, a story about when it was my birthday in 2009, or spring equinox as well, around the same time that I posted this video that I'm going to link, that I had tried something called a mind machine. And a mind machine is a piece of technology that it's if you remember what binaural beats were, right? It's some sort of tech that it changes your mind state, or gets you high, sort of. And the binaural beats would never work. But the one time I tried the mind machine, which has the visuals as well, it was so mind-blowingly strong. And this is how I think that if you talk about altered states or whatever, that how the alien abduction phenomena works, so to speak. And yes, I think it is true, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm just saying that this is how it's possible. Now, just to reiterate real quick, what a mind machine is you do not have to, I recall, you don't have to look at the lights. It's actually fairly like opaque. It looks like kind of like opaque glasses with lights, like little LED lights. They're in the corners of it, and it's like an opaque white light. So regardless, it's similar to a dream machine. I could maybe talk about a dream machine later. A mind machine is you don't have to look at it directly. But when I put this on, it was partly because of sleep deprivation. I was up for about 48 hours at this point. But regardless, when I put this mind machine on, it was so crazy. It was like a very like one of the most intense dreams you could explain, or people compare it to DMT. In the video, I compared it to salvia more, because DMT was like it was weird. DMT, when it was at its strongest, is like this feeling where you don't even remember waking up from it. It's that alarming. Well, it was closer to salvia, I would say, where it felt like you're being like pulled into this other thing. But yeah, so and I go into it a little bit about when if I talk about ufology, there's similar things about UFOs encounters where they land, they give people objects, and it shows them all kinds of crazy stuff. And yeah, that's why I tried to remember this story, because I was thinking about, okay, how do some modern day things run parallel to the old alien abduction encounters? So yeah, enjoy. Tie in nicely because Alex never really directly talks about a lot of like real connections like that, but he always has like a spiritual element to it, and that's what is missing, the fucking mind machine, which is always I was trying to think about the parallels of like abductions, and that like where it was people were presented like with objects that were like ooh, but dude, like I said, when I put on that mind machine, Jesus Christ, we were in Mojave. Year was, what year was this? It'd have to be 2009 maybe. And on Vyvanse for like all afternoon. And I was taking, again with the teeth falling out. That's weird. I was taking chelating fucking nootropics with, I guess, like little tiny bits of pyrazidums or whatever. There's pyrazidums. I'm taking these chelating fucking things, and my teeth broke, I remember. And it was like a very bad sign. I was eating a salad even, and my teeth break. I was like, oh my god, like chelating things are probably bad for your teeth. Fuck that shit. And I remember, I can't remember if I wasn't that tired, but somehow getting to the desert, partying all night, They're like, just where you're walking around and the sound system's so quiet, it's so nice. Oh my god, that Mojave sound system is gnarly as shit. It's like so soft and nice out there. And fucking the next morning, my friend Max, he's all, we have a Mind Machine. And I've heard about Mind Machine since I was like in the year 2003 from Robert Anton Wilson and all that shit. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, absolutely. I'm like, I need to try it. And he's like, he uses up a battery, like a whole pack of batteries almost in one play. I'm like, no fucking way. No fucking way. He's like, oh yeah. Or like a couple plays will kill a whole pack of batteries. I'm like, and I was like, oh my god, man. I just remember putting it on and it was so insanely strong. It was like fucking suddenly, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, this like line that like turned into the Roman aqueducts, and the Roman aqueducts turned into this mosque shape, and this mosque shape turns into like the fucking traditional like wooden Buddhist wheel, and then the Buddhist wheel turned into like a fucking I do not kind of figure out how they do that, but still it was so strong. It was scary strong. Like, it felt like totally hitting salvia 100%. Like it was like it was just really crazy. And then the fucking wheel turns into like the fucking the whatever Star of Life, I guess they call it, the fucking that fucking separating pattern that I saw fucking on the Red Lightning night, and I was like, what the fuck? It was so strong. And then I read we like made out or something, but it was so fucking crazy, dude. Going up to Mojave takes so long. And then it was on fucking equinox. It was on fucking birthday equinox, and they asked me to drive back, and it was so long. And I can't believe they asked me to drive back, and they're like, Henry's bad at driving. I was like, why am I bad at driving? But yeah, it was so beautiful. When we listened on the way home, we burned CDs of the fucking, speaking of Robert, what's it called, not Theosophical Society, but damn it, man, I can't remember his deal. Fuck, I'm too fried right now. But the Golden Dawn of the New Temple Order, whatever. Those people who are like the Neo Druids, and it was so crazy. They did like the whole fucking tarot thing explanation, but in this like weird like dated thing. And it was so fucking crazy. It was like the craziest birthday I had, bar none. But yeah, using up the whole pack of batteries. It was really good. But I could see how it's done, because it's like the people in Psytrance love to do like these yarn art projects. Like, I don't explain it. These things where you have like these yarn, and it was kind of like that, but it was so crazy. I don't even remember. I just remember it was like bleep, 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 and it was kind of like being in a video game where it's like bleep, 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 and then all of a sudden it was so fucking strong. I was like, ah! And yeah, it's totally. And now it took me decades later to realize, oh yeah, there's barrels of fucking stories of fucking people who said they were visited by aliens in like the 70s. 100,000%. 100,000 million%. And people don't even fuck with Mind Machines. It's fucking crazy. Who knows? That was a good story though. To tell that one. And then I remember like walking around these hills that look like they could be like old buried pyramids in the whatever, the New Americas, and just like thinking about like every single voice I've heard. It always goes back to my parents' voice at that time. So it's just like a mindless fucking imbecile.